thinking about note relationships today, and I want to just take a second to give you guys some specific exercises or things to think about, if nothing else, when it comes to learning a little bit more about what it means to say a combination of one set of notes versus another combination of notes or chords in a progression, a melody, a riff, within a whole solo. I think about it all the time because it's really determining, I guess emotionally speaking, what you're really saying or not saying when you play music. So I think about note relationships a lot when I'm not playing, when I'm working through something like a new melody. That's a great example. I've been trying to learn some jazz standards, and it's really cool because some of them lay out in third position or fourth position, but what I'm finding is that it's no different than ear training and understanding note relationships when I was just working on some blues riffs in cross harp or first position. So I've mentioned this once before on YouTube, but it's worth saying again. Taking a song like When the Saints Go Marching In, you can look this up anywhere on the internet, and the most common version you'll find, and I have an A harmonica, the most common version you'll find is in straight harp, starting on the 4 blow. So you learn a little bit about where those notes lay out in your straight harp position, just blowing and drawing primarily, and then you could learn the bottom end of that, the melody on the bottom end of the scale, where it does require you to play bends. So I don't really know it, but self-discovering it. So I had to really focus, but that's the point. You want to make sure you really know. So I can do that by ear now because I can hear the note I want and visualize the bend, right? I know I have an association for what bend there is to that note I want. So that's another good thing, and you could do this all the way across and do this on the high end, finding Saints Go Marching In. That's just one example. Then learn it in different positions. Same key harp, but you're playing in different keys now. You could go in cross harp, play it in E. So it's also teaching you how to use these bends in a melodic way. It's showing you where they lay out. All sorts of great things come from discovering even simple melodies in various positions on one harmonica, or in the same position but in different parts of the harmonica, so different octaves of the harmonica, lower, middle, and upper register. All right, so do a lot of that. That's going to help a lot for anybody that wants to get good at just ear training and playing by ear rather, and do some ear training. This is a great way to do it. Here's another thing I've been thinking about. When it comes to just improvising and understanding what you're really saying, I've often said take a series of notes. I've mentioned this in other videos where you're playing a couple notes and you're following it, changing up the final note every time. So I ended on a 4 blow. It's not important what I'm playing yet. I'll give that to you, but just check this out. That's our riff. And it ends on 4 blow. So I'm just going to play the same riff, but I'm just going to change the last note each time, moving up. Actually, that should have been a draw. So, and remember, it flips 7 through 10. Everything flips. So I want to start on. I want to go from low to high. I've got to go draw to blow. You hear it? So when you get up there, you keep going through and notice what do you take away from that? What do I take away from that? I'll tell you what I'm taking away from that, which is I'm hearing what it means to change that last note in a musical sense. It says something totally different. So let me try to just explain this riff quickly. 2 blow, 2 double bend, 2 draw. 3 draw half step bend to 3 draw. And then try 4 blow. then 4 draw, then 5 blow, then 5 draw is your final note. 6 blow, 6 draw, 7 draw, 7 blow, 8 draw, and so on. And it's also good because you're practicing the jumps. There's all sorts of good that will come from this. Right? It's really cool because then I'm visualizing. I have to see those jumps to try to get accurate. And I don't really do this as a practice point, but every once in a while I mess around with it and I realize, hey, there's some good that can come out of that. So this is a long enough video. I feel like anything over, that 5 to 8 minute range, people, I know that I start to just tune out. So I'm going to leave that thought right now. And I don't know. If you enjoy this kind of stuff, let me know, and I'll just brainstorm some more things. I got plenty of things that come up in teaching live, so it's kind of like, why not put some of these ideas that are working out there? All right, hope to see you real soon. Thanks.